Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I'm Bearded Dragon. We're going to be playing some more Voidling Bound today. We're basically just doing some Abyss runs, breeding, trying to get a couple more perfect breeds that we can make a bunch of good Voidlings from. I did go through and leveled up a bunch of the Carapin, the little turtle looking guys. I am going to make the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I get a couple good ones that are really decent. They have a lot of different color schemes, they have a lot of different patterns and stuff like that, and I think I can make some pretty cool looking ones that make them all look unique between all the different Ninja Turtles. So that's my next goal. Is to make each of the Ninja Turtles and make them each have their own unique thing. We'll make Raphael obviously be fire. Purple shirt. Yes. I love my Under Armour shirt. Such a good shirt. I love it. I have a lot of purple shirts. I like purple. Purple and orange are my two favorite colors. So, I do have a lot of purple shirts. But yeah, we are going to make Raphael be fire. I think we are going to make Leonardo be ice. Donatello is going to be plasma, and I'm not 100% sure what Michelangelo should be. Because I don't want to just make another fire one. Maybe Michelangelo can be organic? Yeah, I think we'll make Michelangelo organic. What's going on, Bucky? Long time no see, bro. How you been? Well, yeah, we're gonna work on getting the Ninja Turtles going. So, we're just doing some Abyss runs. I got to level 60 earlier. Been running the new season on Overwatch. Is it decent? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Overwatch? Have you been back to streaming yet? I haven't seen your notifications pop up at all. New character is cool? Nice. Last 2 nights you've been streaming? Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen my notifications pop up, but I know sometimes you stream later. So, and I've been doing a demo, so I've been going to bed pretty early. But yeah, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna do this void run with my absolute beast of the Ursec. Dude, I literally haven't ran after 8-ish. Yeah, I'm usually laying in bed by 8. So yeah, that would be why I haven't seen you pop up. Oh yeah, gotta switch back over. Uno momento, por favor. There we go. Probably getting on early tonight. Alright, man, I'll hop on. I'll watch ya. Yeah. So, Bucky, I don't know if you've seen this game. It's called Voidling Bound. It's like this really, really unique, like, monster breeding like leveling up, fighting, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty interesting. Oh, this is a wave. I'm actually like a giant bear. he's just got like these really weird powers. So right now I'm in the sect form, which is the reason why he's like attacking with his little claw things on his back. So he's got his normal slashes, and then he's got like this ability where he can lock on and shoot out these little hives. Now if I go into spur form, he attacks with his claws. Yeah, it's I had a viewer the other night tell me, he's like, I'm not into psychedelics, but if I were, this is how I would imagine it being. I was like, yeah, I can see that. I don't know, the color on the stream is a little weird compared to what it looks like on my screen. So the stream color variants are a little off. So it does, for some odd reason, it does seem a lot more like saturated on the stream. Not 100% sure why it's like that, but basically you get research points and you get all these different mutations as well as eggs that you can breed, or that you can hatch. And then there's also a breeding chamber where you can like basically like perfect a like a specific breed that you want to. So I've done that with the Ursec because I love the way his hit works. Yeah, so he has like his dodge ability is this charge, so it's not really a dodge, it's just he gains speed and hits enemies. And then he's got his roar, his swipes. And then one of the mutated perks that I have on is this vortex thing that's following him around that adds disintegration onto enemies. And then when enemies have 5 stacks of disintegration, I heal off of all the damage that I deal to him. So that's where he's just absolutely busted. But then you go into the sec form. Like I said, you have your hive rockets, and then you have like this super fast slash attack that actually shoots out a wave at its last combo, which is badass, because then you can actually hit like long range enemies, or you know, the ones that are like floating in the air. But the Abyss also has like all these like weird environmental effects and stuff. Like I take cold damage when I'm outside of these fire areas for a set amount of time. It's a really interesting game. But as you can see, he's pretty broken. I just found a catalyst that gives me 100% health, but reduces my speed by 25%. So that's the reason I have 2,900 health. It's pretty insane. Yeah, Warhol painting in game form, exactly. And then in between certain waves, you basically get these safe zones. It's basically a big bugbear, yeah. Not the type of bugbear you're used to seeing in D&D, though. But he's got, like, the the mutations in the game are extremely cool. Like, there's 16 different final evolutions for each species, and there's 9 different species in the game. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I have been obsessed with this game ever since I started playing it. I downloaded the demo and started playing it, and I haven't stopped since. And this is a boss wave. Target him, you stupid. Oh, I'm not in the second one. That's why I wasn't targeting him. Doi. Absolutely broken. Like, I've literally just broken the game with this build. He just doesn't die. I don't even know how far this goes. Like, I was on level 60 and they were level 39. It was ridiculous. I was like, dude, this is just broken. And I literally wasn't having any problems killing anything. I am extremely slow now, but not too bad to the point where I can't, like, get around still. Especially in my sec form, because in my sec form I'm a little faster. And then in these abysses you can find eggs, you can find mutated. Yeah, I just picked up the catalyst. Another catalyst. All just gray ones, so they're probably just duplicates. Another catalyst, Jesus. This level is dropping catalysts back here. Oh. I went to attack and it freaking... Yeah, you see all those are duplicates. So the red portals, yeah, it does kind of have like that Deep Rock Galactic look to it. So the red portals give you like a random level that it jumps you to. The green ones just jump you to the next difficulty level. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't had a single issue so far. I've gone to level 60 and was still killing shit easy as fuck. And just wasn't dying. I'm literally just gonna keep going in this run just to see how far I can go. Just because, like I said, I still have yet to have a problem with a boss. I just didn't want to lose all the stuff that I had. I had a bunch of purple catalysts and stuff that I hadn't found yet, so I wanted to make sure I kept that stuff the last run that I did. Yeah, I had like 43 eggs by the time I got done doing that last run that I just did. Reload duration, okay, negative reload duration, so I reload faster. That's not really something that I need on this build. And +9 attack power, okay. Hey, Krista. Thanks for hopping in. How's your day going? Mr. Artillery guy, like, get the fuck out of here. Jesus. Bad enough I got these fucking meteors coming down on me. You gotta sit there and freaking non-stop rapid fire a bunch of freaking artillery barrages. No! I always sometimes hit my, I sometimes hit my dodge when I'm not meaning to, and it sends me off. That's what it does. Because it'll literally just let you just keep running. Ooh, we got a boss room at level 60. Let's hope they were harder than the last one that I fought at level 60. Plus 100 health, 125 stamina. I don't really use stamina on this class though. teleport bullshit. I just really want to see how far I can get. Oh god. I don't know what the heck just hit me. It almost killed my ass. I think it was that big version of that guy, and he must have hit me with his freaking laser beam ability, because that thing actually does hurt. But I managed to stay alive, so that's a plus. 72 to 77. Another secure area one. Jesus. negative 55 or 50% stamina, negative 75% reload duration. So it just makes you reload a shit ton faster, but you have way less stamina. God, again, dude? Come on. There's so many different environmental things going on. It's ridiculous. There's so much stuff going on in this game. Sheesh. That guy just would not die. Plus 2 speed, plus 200 stamina. Damn, dude, that's a big jump. Plus 60 armor. That's gonna have to go on my Ursec. 96 to 101. Let's see if we can't reach past 100. 97. Even the clicker sounds like a bug, yeah. These guys are level 51 now. I never thought I'd get this far, to be honest with you. I do want to hit 100 though. I want to see what it is, what it's like. If I hit 100, I'll leave. I want to know how far somebody's actually gone on this. Like, what's the highest that somebody's gone? Try to hit a boss room on floor 100, so I'm just gonna do. Dude, look at that, 64 freaking eggs I have, and I have 62 polychromosomes. That is retarded. Absolutely retarded. This is definitely the way to farm. Freaking way. Oh my god, look at all those duplicates. Jesus. Plus 400 health. Plus 30 ultimate fill rate. Alright. Sitting in your chair with the stream in the background with my eyes closed, so tired, it's so hot. Yeah, dude, it's been rough the last couple days with the humidity that's been going on. Alright, boss room. Let's see if I can do level 100 boss. Whoa! Tumorous tight. Oh my god, it's huge. Yeah, you got the mother. yeah, dude. Dude, look at all of those catalysts. Majority of them are probably duplicates, but, you know. Okay, so most of them were duplicates except a couple. We got fast metabolism and constant barrage. So negative reload speed, increased fire rate. That's pretty decent. Plus 24 elemental damage bonus. This is just a safe room, so I'm just gonna get the eggs, get all the extra resources, then I'll jump out. Fill my big bottle with half-gallon of drink. It was struggle for me to drink half-gallon of it in a day. Yeah. That's the biggest thing, is like, you know, you have to drink water to stay hydrated, but at the same time, like, you don't want to drink anything because you're just so hot. You're 80. So we definitely got like an absolute shit ton of freaking mutagens. 131 polychromosomes. Like, that is absolutely insane. And then 78 different eggs. Yeah, so after you hit like floor 1 or floor 80 or so, you start getting an absolute crap ton of those chromosomes. You feel more relaxed because of it, though? Yeah. Okay, we have 62,000 freaking research. Okay, fully maxed out this one. Fully maxed out him. You have all your gym pieces now? Dude, that's awesome. Congrats. I'm excited for you. Alright, we got the Quepec, the Gilek. Let's do him next. Because we're trying to get our crazy Ninja Turtles. Create a damage-dealing shockwave when using a melee attack on the ground. Now to get your guy to sell stuff, PCs for me, so I do not have to put the effort. Trying to get somebody to sell your PCs for you. Increase maximum charge capacity by 1. Increase wall size by 30%. Projectiles become empowered after passing through the barrier. They increase in size and deal 15% increased damage. You have a minion? Nice. Okay, so this is the explosive, the grenades that you throw. after a second shockwave blast after the first explosion instance. Dude, like, they got some crazy abilities that go through here. Apply an elemental effect stack on hit. Alrighty, I think we're good with him. Gilek now. Or not Gilek, Guigoon. Ground impact while on the ground create a damaging crater via charged blast. Shoot a flurry of damaging projectiles via charged blast while you're airborne. Increase the dash distance of explosive minions by 150%. After detonating, explosive minions now leave behind a damage over time cloud. Double explosive minion lifespan. Increase explosive minion damage. Increase minion count. Explosive minions now apply elemental effects. Dude, he can be insane. Add an elemental effect. This is the evasive maneuver. Increase maximum charge. Increase dash speed distance. Send a decoy out backwards that explodes, which damages and applies slow to enemies. This is the Goon Squad. Increase maximum amount of minions by 1. On death, minions drop a healing orb. Nothing is lost, nothing is created. Everything is transformed. That's funny. Increase the maximum number of minions. On despawn, minions melt into a damage over time puddle. On death, minions unleash a damage dealing blast. Okay. So I think we're going to do him next. Because we already have a couple really good versions of him. Let me just make sure I'm not spending all of my points. Because I still do need to train. So we'll get that top tree done and we'll stop there for now. I was going to say, how is that not done? And then we have to evolve species another 19 more times. So once we start getting some pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, like we can use these polychromosomes to unlock. Okay. So it is an undiscovered strong catalyst, undiscovered potent catalyst. So basically, like, if we're missing like 1 or 2 purple ones, it would actually almost be worthwhile to do this. Let me see, I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of your upgrades. Yes. And I've gotten all of your assignments. You don't have any upgrades, but I'm basically 1 away from getting all his assignments. I've gotten all her upgrades. The Abyss does not count as a mission. And we still need to kill like 151 more crystallines. Because this has been sitting at 44 for a while, and I know I've done multiple Abyss missions, but that apparently does not count as a mission. These are just the secondary upgrades for the workout stations. So now I have 2 of each of these, 2 of those, and then obviously the 2 of these, which I'm going to grab these guys out. And we have the exceptionally relentless. Yeah, because these guys are exceptionally rugged, which is vitality and recuperation. Oh, we do need to do him. And then we have an exceptionally agile. Oh, oops. Okay, so we've pretty much bought all the upgrades at this point now. So pretty much the only thing we're really trying to do is just complete all the assignments. Yes. Hero is awesome. Okay, so now we'll breed these 2. Apparently my dog is excited about something. So let's wait on that for a second. Because we hopefully will get a pretty decently leveled up, exceptionally athletic Weegoon. Almost. I heard my son go, "Hold on a second." Yeah, so we do need to level up this exceptionally relentless one. Because he is pretty cool. I do want to level that one up. Recuperation and agility. Like, that sounds pretty cool. Alright. So now that we got that situated, let's go hatch our fuck ton of eggs. And the Weegoon's little giggle. I love it. He reminds me of a gremlin. Okay, we got an exceptionally strong Morfang, which we already have an exceptionally ferocious Morfang, so that's not really that big of a deal. Exceptionally tenacious Nimioid. That would actually be pretty decent, because I have, I think, an exceptionally witty one. Exceptionally healthy Packaran. Healthy Geelic. And a healthy Nimioid. Notably agile Queepec. I still haven't gotten anything except for an exceptionally notably witty. Dang it. I'm trying to get more of the other abilities. I think I have an exceptionally agile Ursec, which the one that I'm using at the moment is an exceptionally robust, which is strength and vitality. Healthy, tenacious, notably agile. Exceptionally witty Nimioid. I'm pretty sure I have 3 of those already. Tenacious. Exceptionally healthy Geelic. There we go. So we have 2 more exceptionally ferocious ones that have really good stats at level 1. So we need to level those ones up and then breed them again. And then that'll give us 2 more, hopefully with extremely high stats. So we're getting there with the Morphang. Ooh. Heck yeah, dude. Okay, so we do have a really good Galvanic Ursec that's exceptionally robust. I'm pretty sure if we level him up, that'll give us a really decent one. And we got another exceptionally ferocious Morphang. It keeps giving me one or the other. So it keeps giving me exceptionally of either agility, vitality, or strength, but it is not giving me one that has exceptionally athletic. It is annoying me. So the Galvanic Ursec is actually a unique breed of the Ursec. You can't normally get lightning on an Ursec, so that's the really cool part about that. Alrighty, so we have this exceptionally strong that one's leveled up. This one I need to level up. Now it's feeding time. Okay, that one's exceptionally healthy. So we do need to level that one up. This one's exceptionally tenacious, so we need to level that one up. We already have a bunch that are exceptionally strong, especially of this guy. So we'll get rid of him. Get rid of him. This is one we want to breed, and I have another one that is exceptionally agile of that. So let's put... Actually, let's evolve these two. These are the two that I was using for breeding. So... yeah, this is one of the crap ones, so we'll get rid of this one. We did finally get... yeah, this one. So we need to level him up. This is pretty much my box that I have for, like, leveling everything up. He can go back in the box. These two are the ones that I have leveled up quite a bit that are exceptionally strong and exceptionally healthy. So I kind of want to keep them. These are the ones that I've been using to breed the exceptionally robust. So I think I can probably get rid of those two since I have a fully leveled exceptionally robust, and I just got an exceptionally robust galvanic. Maybe I'll keep one of these. Yeah, they're both the same stats. So we'll keep one of them. Toss the other one. I don't think I'm going to use this one because of how low his stats are, so maybe we'll breed one of these two into the fire and try that out. Okay, so this one's exceptionally agile. So we might keep him. That's exceptionally healthy. Okay, so then we need to level up two of these so we can keep going and making them stronger. We got exceptionally witty, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure like all of the ones that I have that are... okay, so this one's exceptionally agile. And then I have one that's exceptionally witty. This one's exceptionally tenacious and exceptionally witty. So we can get rid of the exceptionally witty. There aren't any more exceptional ones in there. We have exceptionally healthy Geelic. So we have agile and healthy. that we can level up with them. He can go away because we already have 2 of them. Did I find the Packeran? Yes, okay. Exceptionally healthy Packeran. So that's another one that we can start breeding and leveling up. These 2 can get evolved into something and then thrown into the storage. And then we'll level these 2 up and breed them again. So I think the rest of these can go bye-bye. What are you doing? Knock it off, crackheads. This is the painstaking part after going through an abyss that far, is you have to get rid of all the crap that you don't want to keep. And there's usually a lot of it. I don't know why I have that. Yeah, so these 2 were what I used to make the exceptionally the exceptionally ferocious version of them. So we only have 4 of them unlocked at the moment, so we do need to keep breeding that or evolving them anyway. And then we have a bunch of notably ones for the Packeran. But I think the one that I just got was notably healthy, so vitality. Yeah. So if we level this one up, then we can breed the notably or exceptionally tenacious one and get one that does vitality and recuperation. Let's just get rid of these guys because they're not really doing anything. Yeah, so then we have one that is exceptionally agile, and then we just found one that's exceptionally tenacious, I think, or healthy. We have an exceptionally witty. This is the one that I have a bunch of them that are exceptionally witty. I have 2 notably elegant. So yeah, we need to keep breeding these two together to try to get one that is pretty decently leveled, that is exceptionally athletic. That's what I've been trying to do with those. Munching Spree applies burn. Then we have Immolation. Release a wave that applies burn to enemies around your character when using your primary ability. And then Radiant Heat. Burn damages splashes out onto nearby enemies for 50% of the damage dealt. I think we're gonna go with that. Oh, that's actually a freaking cool face. And skin. Predatory Pounce is the one that makes you turn invisible and gain critical chance when the ability ends. Shredding Blitz lunges through 3 enemies to reset the ability stack. Let's do this one. Exorcism. Execute enemies on hit mark trigger. Killing an enemy applies hit mark to a distant enemy. Hi. Love you. Killing an enemy applies hit mark to a distant enemy. Elite enemies and bosses take a burst of damage instead of being executed. Let's say, okay, so basically executing an enemy with a hit mark applies another hit mark to a nearby enemy. Which I'm not really 100% sure what hit mark does or how to apply it. Pass through damage and apply disintegration to enemies while invisible. Ghosting. I like that one. Why do we have him in here? That's the one we want to level. Maybe because of the exceptionally agile, I think I was going to put him in my box. Yeah, I think I was just going to put him in the box to... be another breeder. Yeah, because realistically, he's exceptionally agile, and he's actually pretty high level, so if I were to breed him with one of these two, I can either make him exceptionally athletic. I can't remember what vitality and agility is. We'll figure it out. Oh, we haven't even finished leveling that one up. Okay, so we got another fire one, got another one of those. We'll finish leveling him up. So we got Swift Evasion. After using a defensive ability, gain 1 speed stack. We have Ripe Harvest. Spawn an empowering plant on kill mark trigger. We have Miasma. Contaminate nearby enemies with a rancid smell that damages them and their surroundings. Or we have Zeal, which gained 5 speed stacks while running towards an enemy. Let's unlock the Miasma. Oh, we need to level him up and breed him with this guy. But then it's just going to keep giving us a bunch of the same element, which I don't like. I like having them just non-element. These guys should be done by now, right? Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so now we can breed the exceptionally agile with the exceptionally strong to get an exceptionally athletic version of that. Yeah, we need to do these two. And I mean, I guess realistically we can start putting other ones that we want to level. Because these don't take as long, and I think it decreases how much time they need to be in the other one if they're already leveled. Yeah, we need to level him up because I'm pretty sure he'll be maxed out when we level him up, so that'll be another perfected one. Because he only needs two stats in strength, 3 stats in essence, 5 in vitality, 5 in recuperation, and 5 in agility. So yeah, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, yeah. So he should be maxed out when we level that one up. Yeah, that's plus 60 armor. So if I take this off and do the plus 60 armor, I'm not 100% sure if these are actually making me heal more, because technically the elemental damage bonus in the status effect damage multiplier should be making me heal more, because that's making the disintegration do more damage. So that should be healing me more because it's doing more damage. So we definitely need to leave that on. Excuse me a second. See, I'm not sure if the elemental damage bonus does anything for the disintegration, though. I think that's just me dealing more damage with the plasma. Okay, hear me out. If we put both the speed demon and the lumbering vitality, it would even out and still work in our favor. Because we'd be technically still get 50% health, but then get an additional 25% speed. Which this is only 400 health. When we're getting almost... No, we're getting 1,450 health from this. So then this would decrease our health by 50%. So we would only be getting an increase of 50%. Put the armor one there, and then put speed demon on. Oh, dang. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter. That just took our... Yeah, even though we're getting 100% health from this, it took all 100% of it away. so it negates it completely. Okay, so technically you can only have one corrupted mod on at a time, apparently, because otherwise it just negates itself. But having that on and giving myself another 400 doubles the 400. So now we're at 3,700 health. Good God. I need the purple health mod is what I need. Because we have armor and health, health and stamina, armor. I'm hoping this is an increased health one for the purple mod. So a strong catalyst for health instead of defense. That's healing multiplier. This is health. This is armor and health. This is health and stamina. So I'm hoping that this one Yeah, I don't think he has stamina. Because no matter what I use, I don't ever see a bar pop up. Okay. Increased fire rate. That's a new one. We'll fight this boss and then we'll just leave. I want to try to get some more breeding going. 1 second. Sorry, new customer. Boom. I don't even think I got a catalyst from that. Yep, duplicate. Go see. I don't even know if I've been in there long enough to get these guys done. They are not done, almost, but not yet. He's done. He's done. These guys are done. Hurry up. So we can put the 2 level 5s on this training machine, which shouldn't take too long. And then we need to level him up. And level him up. Oh my god, he's so tiny compared to my other ones. Those 2 are done, and then we can throw the 2. I already have one leveled up that's exceptionally agile. I don't know what I was doing. It's okay. Yeah, it only takes 9 minutes 20 seconds instead of 17 minutes and some seconds. So we'll just throw him in there for now. We'll go get our eggs. Then we need to level up these two. Put them back in. Have them breed, and we might have to breed them one more time to get a perfect one. Might have to level up some and then breed them again. Thank you. I don't like how long that takes. Okay. So we got 3 exceptionally rugged ones. That's awesome. We'll level those 2 up. And keep going with that. Ooh. Exceptionally athletic. Beautiful. 2 exceptionally athletic Guigoons. Didn't get anything from the Anami, though. And then just an athletic one. Okay, so he can go bye-bye. So we can get rid of one of the exceptionally strong ones. Level these 2 up so we can keep getting it stronger while trying to get an extremely athletic version of the Anami. We have 2 rugged ones that we can breed. So we will, I guess, evolve these 2 for now. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, so we can level up those 2, level up these 2. So these 2 can go back into the normal breeding tank. We can take this one and this one. Then we can probably evolve this one too. And that should get us the rest of the Carapin that we need, I think. Yeah, so we can put him in here. He's the weird, unique breed. We got an exceptionally healthy. Which I guess That's pretty much, yeah, he's pretty much exceptionally healthy too. So yeah, we'll keep him for now just as a breeding tool. And then we can... I think we're waiting on our other Geelic to level up. I guess we could just get rid of that one for now. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And then pretty much what we're trying to do is once we get a Geelic that is agile and strong, we're going to try to breed it with this to try to get a plasma spliced, extremely athletic version, because he's freaking cool. Him with the super speed, he is going to be my mission clearer to try to get the last stars that I'm missing on the missions that I haven't been able to do them in the certain time limit. So that's what I'm trying to do with him, because he's freaking strong. But if I can get him super agile and super strength, which realistically I kind of want to try to get a extremely witty and do essence and agility instead of do strong, but I haven't been able to find one that is witty yet. He's just regularly witty. He's not even notably witty. I mean, if I had a notably witty, I can try to breed them together to see if I can get an extremely athletic, but I haven't been able to do that yet. Because that would be the ideal thing, because I think strength more suits to like your melee and stuff like that, rather than the actual like elemental damage, which his plasma seeker bombs are what do the most damage for him. I'm pretty sure we still have quite a bit of the things to unlock for him as well. Okay, that's the chain storm. Let's do that one. Level 60 Wrangler rank. Flashbang. Apply stun to nearby enemies on static discharge. Supercell. On ultimate ability, you spawn a damage-dealing supercell that periodically unleashes thunder strikes, each applying 3 static stacks on hit. That's retarded. And then we have to do Thawing Anami, which is the one where you throw the ball and then you run to the ball and it deals like a crap ton of damage. Passes through enemies, leaves explosive charges on hit. Retrieve the orb, triggering the explosion. Refreshes your skill and secondary ability charges. So yeah, you basically grab it and then you can keep casting it. Oh, he's got like 3 little hops. That's interesting. Oh, look at the floppy bunny ears. Windburn. Spawn windburn projectiles while moving that apply burn and frostbite to enemies hit. Their size and damage scaled based on the character's speed. Okay, so yeah, definitely want... That's cool. I didn't even look at the other one. Warm-up strike. If the ability is stackable, gain 1 secondary ability charge on tertiary ability use. Alright. Not the greatest. Alright, so let's see. Healing Roots. Spawn a zone that heals over time after being stationary for 3 seconds. Neurotoxins. Stun basic enemies with more than 7 poison stacks. Gain 3 armor based on the amount of enemies in proximity. Shoot slime in random directions when using any ability. Slime sticks to enemies, damages, and applies slow to them. I kind of want to do that. Periodically gain stamina regeneration, gain fire rate based on your missing health. On hit mark, trigger summon a damaged over time typhoon. Enemies within range are periodically applied hit mark. I don't know, this hit mark stuff might actually be pretty decent. Casting abilities charges up a powerful blast that unleashes once fully charged. I did want to get that one. He's kind of cool looking too. Do I have one that's essence already from them? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to level this guy up too. Ooh, I think I finally completed it. Yay! Evolve a specimen 250 times. guys are all done training. You're done training too. Yeah, they take a lot less time. Oh yeah, I was gonna level this guy up too. Yeah, so agile and vitality. So we'll breed those two. We'll throw these two in the next station. We'll throw him. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we need to keep going with these guys. Then we can throw him in the pack ram. Yeah, so I can breed those two now to try to get a better Geelic. Yeah, so we have exceptionally tenacious. And then I think the other one was exceptionally healthy. Can't remember. I have so many goddamn freaking things now. Okay, that one's exceptionally strong. This one's exceptionally agile, so I can do this one's essence, which is how I got this guy and that guy. But they're only notably. Wait, weren't those the two that I literally just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the two that I literally just bred to get the other ones. do that. I just need to wait for these other guys to freaking finish breeding. I think I was gonna level this guy up because he's another one of the like rugged guys, which I have the 2 rugged ones right now. Yeah, so these 2 are the ones that I got from the other guys. So as soon as I level these 2 up, they're going to be better than trying to breed the other ones. You're actually kind of cool looking, dude. Why does he have such low essence? Alright, now that we have the super speed, I'm going to go try to do a couple of these other missions. This one I have to do in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure this is the fastest one. 4 minutes. Nope, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 5 minutes. So yeah, those 2 are definitely the fastest that you have to do them in. So let's try this one real quick. See if even having this speed demon thing on will help with it. I'm pretty sure I do plenty of freaking damage for this low level mission. Do this. We'll do a little bit more breeding, pick up the guys from the training, get them thrown back into training, and then I'm probably going to jump off. I'm getting hungry, I'm getting tired. Hurry up. Oh, he has a different attack than the other one that I was using. This is why this mission takes so freaking long. I was gonna say, if that's not less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm gonna be pissed. Hell yeah. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. All because of those stupid doors, dude. They take so long to open. Perfect timing. Okay, there's two more really good, exceptionally ferocious. There we go. Finally, exceptionally spry. It's the first time I've gotten that one. So now we just need to breed that one with one of the other ones to try to get two exceptionally spry ones so that we can keep breeding them and just keep getting exceptionally spry ones. Or I would like to get an exceptionally witty Geelic and do that with the agility. And that would be the ideal. Okay, these two I still need to level up. So him we can get rid of. Him, get rid of him. And we need to level these two up again. Then we need to level him up. And one of these. So we can Level this guy, or evolve this guy and this guy. We can evolve these guys. And then we have him that we can breed. We need to try to breed him with another Carapin. Okay, so if we breed him with one that's exceptionally rugged, that'll give us either an exceptionally rugged one or an exceptionally spry one. Or we can just do... No, we're going to do that, because that'll give us exceptionally relentless. Sorry. Ooh. And that'll actually give us a better chance of getting one with higher stats as well, since he's already leveled up. And then we'll do this Packaroon. Packaran. I don't know why I keep calling it Packaroon. Freaking fly. So this one is Vitality. This one is Recuperation. So yeah, very strong, very healthy. So we'll do that. See what we get from those two. Yeah, so technically these two we can evolve. This one we can evolve. This one and these two we can evolve. Which I don't know how many of these I have left to evolve. I don't think there's that many, so we might not have to evolve them all. But we need to level these two, level these two, level these two. Yeah, so we don't have anything else that we really need to breed right now. Until they're done in the training, which should be pretty quick. Should be done by the time I get done evolving these guys. No, we haven't even gone down this tree yet. Snow Canyon. Then we have Blizzard Leap, which leaves behind a blizzard, and Glacial Strike, which leaves behind glaciers that when I melee them, they shatter into projectiles that apply slow on impact. Sure. Then we have Cryogenic stasis. Become an invulnerable ice block for 3 seconds once health falls below 30%. Once the effect ends, unleash a devastating frostbite explosion. This ability has a 20-second cooldown. So, I mean, I'm healing while I'm in that. That's pretty cool. Frost Halo. Passively spawn 5 spinning projectiles that deal damage on hit and apply frostbite. Oh, that's kind of cool too, though, but I like this. Okay, that's the water skip. And this is the blizzard leaf. Let's do the leaf. See what else we got for the frost tree. Snowfall. Drop projectiles from the sky that damage enemies on hit. It just snows. Whiteout Pursuit. Spawn a large storm that follows you and damages enemies. Okay, so they're both just damage. I like the snowfall, though. And I think we got one more tree up. Sweaty. Quickly regenerate health and stamina based on amount of health lost. Clammy Paws. Spawn a wave of damage-dealing projectiles when using your tertiary ability, which is your melee. So you just shoot. That one I can see being broken because there's one that when you deal melee damage, you gain 15% of your melee damage dealt as health. So I can definitely see that one being pretty broken. And he's freaking cool looking too. Let's see how many more of these we have left, because I'm pretty sure we've done quite a few of these. Oh, apparently not. Okay. So we have Shredding Blitz and Inner Core Morphang. Oh, this is the other one that I was really intrigued about, is the spawning the projectiles. I think this is the one that I'm going to try to do a, like, burn heal build. God, I hate that face, dude. Gain speed and damage stacks for each enemy with burn nearby. Oh my god. Scar Tissue. Gain temporary armor stacks when killing an enemy affected by burn. Behemoth Tusks. Okay. Comet Crash. Create a damage-dealing shockwave that applies disintegrations to enemies when exiting a dash. We already kind of have a swirling thing that deals damage to, or that deals us disintegration damage to enemies, so I figured we'd go with that one. But, I mean, realistically, we have another one that we can do and do that other freaking orbiting one, because that shit's freaking insane. Could you imagine that in the vortex? On the same guy? Orbital field? Gain 2 orbiting black holes that damage and apply disintegration to enemies that they pass through. Moving increases the speed. Like, you would literally just be able to run through groups of enemies and they would just die. On an enemy's first disintegrate overflow damage instant, persistently damage and disintegrate their surroundings. Oh, this is the other one I was thinking about doing. Triple damage dealt to enemies, but double your damage taken. I want to do this hit mark, though. I want to see what kind of stuff we can do with that hit mark stuff, because that's an interesting thing that we haven't actually, like, done anything with. So I would really like to try that out and see what kind of stuff we can do with it. Okay, that's the one that I have Vortex, Super Speed, and Festering on. This one has Feasting, Super Speed, and Defensive Toxin, and does the Thorn Blast, not the Seeker Bolts, or the Seeker's Burst. Which actually, this kind of worked out. The Thorn Blast kind of worked out pretty decent. It is higher stats than the other one that I have, so... Let's go see if the guys are done training. If those two are done training, then we can throw them into the breeding chamber. Oh, this guy doesn't need to be bred. Oh my god, I haven't even been putting anything into this one. I completely forgot about these training. This one's the one that goes to level 15. No wonder it's taking so long for them to do the level 20. Yeah, because I mean, realistically, they go pretty quick if you just put them all in like their own little thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can breed the recuperative one. With the agile one. That's what we were trying to do. Yeah, and then him. Yep, fully maxed out. Whoop whoop. Yeah, so we have a fully robust, maxed out freaking galvanic Ursec. And he's got a pretty cool perk on him. On static discharge, gain a block charge for a short duration. Plus, he's pretty freaking cool looking. Like, I actually just really like him altogether. Like, he's got a pretty cool look to him compared to most of the other unique breeds. Like, he's just kind of plain ass because, I mean, he doesn't even have a mutation on him. Well, he has a mutation, but not like anything specific. And then this guy's pretty cool just because of his skin color. You know, the fire. He's like lava. What happened to my other guy? Did I put him into the breeding chamber? I might have put him into the breeding chamber. You know, he's pretty cool looking, but he's still plain. This guy, honestly, is probably one of my favorites. Just off the rock. Like, he's just... This one, I kind of changed him around a little bit. Put different eye colors, put a different skin, changed the color scheme to him, all that kind of stuff, so you can't really go by that one. And then this one's pretty plain Jane. This one's kind of cool. I kind of like the lab rat name and the fact that they made him like an albino rat. Like, it's kind of cool. Not upset about that one, and I'm definitely not upset about this one either. This one's kind of cool too. The plasma variant of the Anami. And this one's just kind of weird. He's pretty neat. He's definitely neat. I really like this guy. I would like to get like an even better version of him. And then the fire one's pretty neat looking too. I mean, all these guys are pretty cool looking. The Paccaran are are pretty unique looking species, that's for sure. And then his only one that he has is this nasty, freaking gross looking thing that they got going on here. I absolutely dislike it so much. This is probably one of my favorites, the dog face. But not gonna lie, the tusk tooth or whatever the heck it's called is pretty cool, and the scavengers whatever looks pretty cool too. This kind of gives him like almost like a fish look. Like it looks like a barracuda mouth almost. But the dog face is my favorite. Alrighty, we're gonna end it there. Got a lot done today. I'm not gonna lie. We did quite a bit on the stream. We ended up getting to level 100 on the Abyss, which is pretty insane. And honestly, I could have probably kept going. But yeah, we got to level 100, technically 102, but that was just like a safe zone afterwards, and then, you know, I exited when it was 102. But the amount of materials that you get after like level 75, 80 is absolutely ridiculous. Like I had, I think 40 something of the polychromosomes. When I did that mission and hit level 100, I got 131 of them. So I have like 170 something now. So just going through that and getting all those polychromosomes to do your splicing, to do your turning in, to get your purple catalysts or your blue catalysts or whatever you need, like that alone is just absolutely crazy how much you get from that. And at one point I had like well over 300 plus mutation things on a couple of my different mutations, so the mutagens. So I mean, definitely doing that, like getting the breeding, going through getting that perfected species, like it doesn't, I don't even think it really matters about which one you pick, as long as you have like a decent combo of mutations, have that maxed out with at least 2 of the traits maxed out, and I'm pretty sure you're golden. Like you should be able to get through a good chunk of the Abyss, especially if you're doing like a fire. I'm not 100% sure like how well you would do against certain species, like the enemy factions, because fire is only good against 2 of them. But like for sure, if you do a plasma build, you're just gonna wreck everything. Like the one that I have going on right now, the reason I'm able to do it so well is because of the fact that I heal for all my disintegration damage. 100% of disintegration damage that I'm doing to the enemy, I'm healing. So, and then I have the Ursex Vortex ability, which applies disintegration to enemies. And then I also have the... what's the third one that I have? Oh, increased, I think 50% increased damage to enemies affected by disintegration. So I'm dealing more damage to the enemy once it has disintegration on it. I'm healing from the disintegration damage that I'm dealing, and I'm dealing a shit ton of disintegration just from being next to the enemy. So basically, when I'm fighting bosses, I'm just getting up in their face. As soon as they get those 5 disintegration stacks, I'm just dealing a shit ton of damage, healing for everything that I'm taking, and freaking just beating the shit out of it. So the bosses, honestly, are easier than doing the waves, because most of the time, the waves, the enemies are dying faster than I can get my disintegration stacks on them, so I'm not healing as much. But luckily, the Ursec has just a passive healing ability, so that kind of keeps me alive a good chunk of the time. So yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, but I absolutely love my Ursec. He is a beast. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely some really crazy build potential in this game, and I'm definitely going to be trying it out with a lot of the different species. Like I said, I'm going to do a bunch of different elements on the turtle guy. I can't remember his name now, the species. But I'm going to do a bunch of different versions of them. I'm going to do a fire one, I'm going to do an organic, I'm going to do a plasma, and I'm going to do an ice or a water, depending on which way I want to go with it. I mean, it's technically the same element. It's just whether or not, depending on the tree that you go down. The abilities either are water-based abilities that do splashes and stuff like that, or there's ice abilities that do like explosions and shit. So, but I'm going to do basically those 4 elements with that just to try to get like my Ninja Turtle team going. I will be splicing them all once I get 4 perfected ones. I want to try to do 2 perfected. I can't remember what the exceptionally something is that it's called, but I have one that is regeneration and agility, and then I have another one that is vitality and rejuvenation. So I think I'm going to do 2 of each. Once I get those and max them out, I'll make my Ninja Turtles, and we'll do, you know, a bunch of different stuff. We'll splice them all, get them some really cool abilities. We'll get them some really cool look to make them actually look like Ninja Turtles, and then we'll go out and play around with that for a little bit next time I jump on. So yeah, got some goals in mind. We still do need to get a maxed out. We are really close to getting a maxed out Morphang. Yes, ninja time soon. I'm working on getting the Queepec, or not the Queepec, the Crippen, I think it's called, the little turtle guy. I'm working on getting a couple different maxed out versions of them, so that I'm going to make my 4 Ninja Turtles once I get them maxed out. And we're really close to getting a maxed out Morphang. I think the ones that I have in the breeding chamber right now might be maxed out when I get them out, once I level them up. So we're really close on him. So we'll have at least 3 maxed out Morphangs that we can kind of tinker with and do some stuff with him. Of course. Then we are working on the Guigoons. Trying to get a couple of those maxed out. We are working on a couple Anami that we're trying to get maxed out. I really want to try to get a Geelic that has exceptionally witty on it. If I can get a Geelic with exceptionally witty, I want to try to get one that is witty and agile and breed that to get my really crazy plasma Geelic. But but we'll see. We'll figure that one out later, because I'm not even close to getting my Gilix yet. But we're going to keep breeding. We're going to keep jumping in, doing missions and stuff like that. I'm probably going to try to do the rest of my stars, complete the rest of my star missions at some point. There is one mission that I need to still find one more mutagen rift. So I'll have to try to do that as well. But we got plenty of stuff to do still. Hopefully they will be... I'm hoping this game did well. I mean, for $25, this game is fantastic. So if anybody knows anybody that likes Pokemon, give them this game. They will absolutely love it. Like the breeding, the continuously upgrading, the way that you can continuously just keep making your species and your specimens stronger is insane. So anybody who likes Pokemon, likes the breeding and the evolving and all that kind of stuff, they're going to love this game. So get the word out. I want this game to do good because I want them to keep coming out with content for it. I want them to come out with more planets. I want them to come out with more story. I want them to come out with more species. Like, give me some more stuff that I can breed. I mean, shit. Come up with crossbreeding. If you can come up with some crazy designs of crossbreeding, man, I will crossbreed some shit. Make some abominations in this game. I think it would be pretty cool if somebody came out with a mod that just took random things from the two species that you try to breed together and just put an abomination together. I think it would be pretty cool. But, you know, we'll see. But, yeah, anyway, I appreciate everybody for hopping in, hanging out with me tonight. Krista Katya, Bucky, Hero Made, as usual. You guys are awesome. It was really good talking with you, Bucky. I haven't seen you in a while. So, it was good for you to hop in. I appreciate you. We will be definitely playing some more probably tomorrow at some point. No, tomorrow's Thursday. We will not be playing tomorrow. Friday. We will be playing Friday. Whether or not we play this or forever, I'm not 100% sure yet. Whatever I feel like. But I will catch you guys all later. Have a great morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are around the world, and I will catch you all on the next one. Have a great night, Hero Mate. I appreciate you, buddy. Take care.